This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. Last month, I talked about Gary Chambers Jr., who is running for Senate against John Kennedy, the Republican Trumper in Louisiana. And I played an ad, a 37-second ad, that I'm going to play again here. This is a gentleman to watch as a candidate. He just released a brand new campaign ad where he burns a Confederate flag. And I'm going to play that one too. But just to remind you, here's his first provocative, yet absolutely accurate and compelling ad that he put up.
Every 37 seconds, someone is arrested for possession of marijuana. Since 2010, state and local police have arrested an estimated 7.3 million Americans for violating marijuana laws, over half of all drug arrests. Black people are 4 times more likely to be arrested for marijuana laws than white people. States waste $3.7 billion enforcing marijuana laws every year. Most of the people police are arresting aren't dealers, but rather people with small amounts of pot, just like me. I'm Gary Chambers, and I'm running for the U.S. Senate, and I approve this message.
That first ad, 37 seconds, is titled 37 Seconds. It is an amazing thing that Republicans can't grapple with data, facts, statistics, and the real situation that we find ourselves in America. Just as I suspect they will not be able to handle this second ad, which most certainly will go viral, if it hasn't already while I'm talking about it. Released this ad where, while talking about the disparities in sentencing and outcomes for African Americans in this country, he burns a Confederate flag. A Senate candidate for the state of Louisiana, the home of David Duke, former Grand Wizard of the KKK, home of Steve Scalise, the House Minority Whip, who said once, "I'm just like David Duke without all the baggage." This is the state. This is bravery on display for a United States Senate candidate running against John Kennedy. Watch this.
They said, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal." But here in Louisiana and all over the South, Jim Crow never really left, and the remnants of the Confederacy remain. In 1873, when a black man named P.B.S. Pinchback won a U.S. Senate race, he was never seated. They claimed election fraud. The attacks against black people, our right to vote, and participate in this democracy are methodical. Gerrymandered districts are a byproduct of the Confederacy. Our system isn't broken. It's designed to do exactly what it's doing, which is producing measurable inequity. 1 in 13 black Americans are deprived of the right to vote. 1 in 9 black Americans do not have health insurance. 1 in 3 black children live in poverty. It's time to burn what remains of the Confederacy down. I do believe the South will rise again, but this time, it'll be on our terms. I'm Gary Chambers, and I'm running for the U.S. Senate, and I approve this message.
Listen, if it doesn't make you emotional, I don't know what drives you. I don't know what touches you. But this is a gentleman who needs to be elected to the United States Senate to reverse the inequities in the South, especially in the South, especially in Louisiana. And secondly, let's ask the question, who does this offend? Who's going to be offended by the burning of the flag of traitors? The flag representing treason and sedition to the United States of America. The flag representing the side that shot first, killing Americans. Who's going to be offended by a flag, burning a flag that represents the upholding of white supremacy in the world, not just in America? A flag that represents the upholding of the practice of slavery, the abhorrent and immoral owning of other human beings as property. Who's going to be offended by that? I, for one, as a Marine, am not offended by burning the flag of the enemy. And as an American, I'm most certainly not offended by burning the flag of the enemy. And here's his opponent. Here's his opponent, John Kennedy. A recent call for money on his Facebook page. John Kennedy, to me, looks like a guy who always needs to put his dentures all the way in his mouth. They're either shifting around in there or they just don't look like they're in. Here is what passes for a noble stalwart of political legacy in Louisiana right now.
Folks, John Kennedy here from the U.S. Senate. I'm in my overpriced Capitol Hill apartment. I'm about to head over to the Senate to take a vote. I'm asking for your help. Look, we've got to take back Congress. We've got to take back the Senate and the House. For no other reason but inflation. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. Pretty soon you're going to have to go to the bank to arrange financing to buy a tank of gas. I'm running for re-election. I need your help. I've got a left-of-Lenin opponent who's about as so liberal he's about to fall off the end of the earth. I've got a fundraising deadline coming up. If you could help me, I'd sure appreciate it. If you could send $5, $10, $50, $100. I promise you my hope, my sweat, my dreams, but I need your help for re-election. Thank you, and God bless America, and God bless you.
You can keep your sweat, John Kennedy. You don't need to promise me your sweat, brother. I promise you my hope and my sweat and my dreams. I don't even want to know what John Kennedy dreams about, let me tell you. It's certainly not putting his dentures in his mouth. Preparation seems to be an attribute that is the Republican Party is bereft of. This jittery cell phone video, while you have on the other side thoughtful statistics, facts, and data. You got John Kennedy, the juxtaposition, oh, give me your money, I'm going to give you my sweat. The choice is clear. Listen, if you got a few extra dollars, go to Chambers for Louisiana and donate a little bit of money to this campaign. This gentleman would absolutely benefit not just the state of Louisiana, but the United States of America as a whole. We need people of passion and conviction in the Senate because it is filled to the brim with John Kennedys. It is filled to the brim with Mitch McConnell's, Ted Cruz's, the Tommy Tubervilles. We need somebody decent in there. So good luck, Louisiana. You got a good man, and I hope you do the right thing. What do you think, though? I'd love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily at dollemore.com. That would be fantastic. I love when you guys reach out. And if I bring you value, please consider supporting what I do here for as little as $1.99 a month. You can click the join button below, become a channel member, or you can head on over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. Both those are fantastic ways to support what I do. Follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore just about everywhere. That would be great. And I will see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.